Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is July the 4th, 2021, and guess what? This video, we're going to give you all a update on our portfolio review. We're going to look at the stocks that are currently in our portfolio and just evaluate it, just to see if we need to keep them in our portfolio. Should we take the profit and move on to find another play, or should we let the market ride, right? This is how you're able to get those profits out the market. This is how you're able to evaluate your portfolio all without being confused. And then on top of that, we're going to show you another stock that we're going to add to this portfolio in hopes that it's going to continue to go high in price, right? I put those hopes in quotations. Now, if today's your first time ever seeing our video and our content, again, if you like it, make sure you hit that like button, share and subscribe here to the channel, because one thing that we do not do is we don't place any FUD, any FOMO on our channel, right? We only strictly focus in on the price. That is the only thing that matters. I am amazed at how many people try to play on the news. They try to play on the fundamentals of a company. They try to play on earnings reports. They try to play on technical analysis, when only thing that matters is the price. And if you find that interesting, if you find how we're able to predict prices without all of that confusion, you need to join us. Like, we're trying to build this team right now, this community of people who only focuses in on the price, because when it boils down to everything, everyone else is too, right? When you look at the articles, when you look at technical analysis, when you look at other YouTube videos, people always talk about what? The price. That's the only thing they talk about. So why would you waste your time on articles? Why would you waste your time on technical analysis? You don't need all of that. Just focus in on the price, right? All right, so now let's go ahead and get started. This is the portfolio right here. You can see we have 5 stocks in the portfolio right now. 2 of them are up, right, since we added it to our portfolio, and 3 of them are down. So we're just going to look at the price chart, see our prediction on the chart, and see if we need to get rid of it or keep it into play. That's it. So let's look at this first one. The first one is ATTN. Here it is right here on a weekly perspective. Take a look. What do you think? Are we still seeing strength? Are we still seeing weakness? Do we need to keep it in the portfolio, or do we need to get rid of it? It's just that simple. This is our play right here. This rectangle. This is what we're looking forward to. This is what we're expecting the market and the ATTN to do. Right now, I don't see anything that would warrant us to take it out of our portfolio. Monthly time frame right here. So yeah, we're still looking decent in this play. So no need to get rid of it. All right, so now let's look at the second one, which is COPA Holdings, CPA. So this is COPA right here. What are we going through? How did we end out last week? Are we seeing weakness? Best believe it. The market here in COPA is weak. And I'm not going to hide that from nobody on our team or our community. But where do we have our support area? Where will we expect the market to bounce back since we're seeing weakness? Exactly. Right there around $72. Okay. So even though the market is giving us a lot of weakness so far in COPA, we still have that support area right here. And I really don't like how the market in COPA ended last month, right? This lets me know that the first half of July, yeah, we're going to see this market come down and try to test this area. It might even come all the way down here to this point, right? So I'm going to extend that down a little bit further, because I can see the support area back there in 2018 in COPA, right? But we're weak. So yeah, we can expect this market to give us some dippage to the downside early on. So my attention, even though I understand that the market is weak, I'm not going to get rid of our portfolio just yet, because I want to see the market come through and try to test that $70 price. I need to see strength come through, because if we don't get any strength in COPA right there around 70, we're going to cut it. We got to let it go, because that gives us more credibility that the market's going to go a lot further to the downside. So this one needs to be watched, but we're going to keep it in our portfolio for the time being. All right, so the next one is CVEO, CVEO. So let's take a look at this one. CVEO Corporation, right? And let me check this out on the weekly. So again, we're looking decent, right? We've had this play at least from the last month in Sevilla, we're finally seeing the market give us what we've been asking for, what we've been expecting, moving higher. Do we need to get rid of it right now? Do you think the market weakness is still in play? Do you think we're going to hit some selling soon? Because if so, yeah, we need to cut it right now and take all the profit we have obtained so far. I think we got a little bit higher to go though. $20.50. Looking at this on the monthly perspective, look how we ended last month. We started off the month pretty good in Sevilla. So let's play it. I don't think we need to get rid of it just yet. But once we hit the top of right here, so pay attention to the market this upcoming trading week, which is around $20.50. We may need to cut it there. Okay. So keep that in mind. But yeah, the market still looks healthy and decent to continue to see higher price movement. So we're going to leave that alone. Now let's look at the LS SPRT company, SCX. Okay, SCX. Now this one is giving us some weakness, right? You don't expect the market to trade like this. Okay, when you see the market come through and give us a spread bar closing on the high, and then the next week it closed back down, the market is still weak. Like, that's an indication that we're weak. So this one definitely needs to be watched for this upcoming trading week. Now I'm seeing that we got a lot of buyers that came into the market in SCX around 875, 850. We break 850 to the downside, maybe even our support area around 8, we need to let it go. Right? But yeah, the market here is weak. It's not giving us a lot of strength so far, but we just started out on this play. Okay. So I'm going to keep it, leave it alone, not going to mess with it. This upcoming trading week will give us more information into understanding that this market's going to go a lot lower, or we're going to recover, i.e. just go higher, and then come back into our profit taking area. So let's watch this one too. The next one that we're going to look at is Scorpio Tanker, STNG. Okay. And look at this one. Like, it's the same thing that we've seen in SPRT company. We saw the market in Scorpio Tankers go higher, came all the way back down. That's a sign of weakness right there. Okay. We couldn't maintain this price above $24. Now, we have this trend that we're currently involved in with Scorpio. Okay. And we got that support area around 20. These are the decision makers right here for us on when we'll cut this play. Right. This ascending line and support around $20. Okay. So even though we're seeing weakness right now, we're going to watch the market trade around 20. Even this ascending line, if we break those two numbers, those two areas, we need to cut it. Right. So this is not being emotional. It is what it is. You will find plays that you will get it wrong, or you don't cut your profit out the market, because we could have taken profit in Scorpio right there last week. Right. But instead we didn't. And we came all the way back down because we were in profit then. But now we're back down. So that's why I'm paying attention to 20 and that ascending line in terms of weakness. All right, so we're going to keep it there too. Now, which one are we going to add? Okay, the one stock that we're going to add now to our portfolio is SPRT, which is support.com. Now, I'm not overly bullish into this particular stock. No, like I said, we only play price. We don't care about the future prospects of what this company has in store. We're simply in this market to win and take the bag, make money, right? Everyone else is too. So what we've seen over the last couple of weeks in support.com is pretty much the ability of the market trying to keep price from dropping. Okay. We have $3.50, even $4 as those areas of support. That lets us know that the trap is still trying to bring up this price in support.com. Okay, so we're in an uptrend. The market currently is giving us some strength right now. So when I look at this on a daily basis, right, let's put this into perspective. I don't want you all to think that this is going to be a colossal movement to the upside, okay? Because I'm not. But $5, Is that in the cards for support.com? Because that will give us 15%. What about 550? I like that one too, right? So let's run it. So we're looking at $5 and then $5.50 as those areas of support in support.com. All right. Playing is on the weekly time frame. Market definitely shows us that the market participants wanted to bring up this price. Like it bought up all of the selling that came through in support.com. A lot of people may not be having this stock on their radar, but looking at how it's been trading, this one is definitely trying to continue its movement higher, right? We can see that. So that's what we're going to do. Now let's see what the analysts are talking about in support.com. Okay, let's go ahead and do let's do 100 shares on this one too. All right. So now let's see it. You guys can tell that the last trade price was $4.38 right here. 438 on TradingView. Okay. Let's click on this. Take a look. Nobody's even tracking this stock. We don't have one analyst that is putting a price target on support.com. So this one is definitely under the radar. Nobody's even paying attention to this particular stock right now. Cool. But we are, because we read the markets, we read price, we can see what is going on. So now, this is it. This is our updated price portfolio. This was our review, and we've actually added another stock, support.com, to it. So now this upcoming week, we'll take a look, see how these stocks performed again, do another evaluation to see what we're going to do. We're not going to be emotional. If we lose, we cut it just to minimize those losses. But if we win, we keep the play going on. If we still see that strength, it's just that simple. Let's not make this complicated. All right, so that's it. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and as always, trade different.